तो थोड़ी आती है क्या?
Creating more vulnerabilities such as ransomware, phishing, and cyber attacks. This shows how important, how urgent we need for cyber security. And in 1980s, malware and viruses were created for the purpose. In 2000s, high-profile breaches, cyber attacks targeted high-profile breaches like Yahoo and Vishisht, showing how cybercrime.
But you need to say something concrete in your paper. You have talked about references, you said the basic assumptions, these are the facts.
Sir, basically this is
You have just talked it generic.
Yes.
This is robotics, this is AI, it will help to agriculture, it's good. But what about your research?
Sir,
Even let it be conceptual. There is no harm in preparing conceptual paper. At least information should come out.
Correct, sir. So this is basically conceptual paper. I am working on it on I will do one empirical study also and then make.
पीछे से हट जा हरिओम।
अरे बंद प्लीज बंद। अगर रुक जाओ तो हम इनका इंटरव्यू लेंगे। अरे
And how was your experience with the management?
Professor. I also learned from doctor from all of you from my experience.
And do you like the city?
Yeah, I also really like because we love in city and clean city.
Yeah. It's India's cleanest city. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
As John F. Kennedy once said, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Today, we gather here to learn. Please play the video.
And share your ideas and your experience. Today, my speech is about influence of the SDGs on paradigm shift in global business practices. As we know, the modern world, enveloped in globalization process and dynamics development, faces new economic, political, environmental, and social challenges. Each country should try to improve the lives of its citizens. However, at the international level, although there are many international treaties and organizations, shared goals for the development of humanity are needed. Today, there are not so many regulatory documents that are global and planetary. One of the first international documents that established the global paradigm of human development was the Millennium Development Goals, 8 goals that United Nations countries and international organizations planned to achieve by 2015. The ambitious goal impacted international cooperation, legislation, and ultimately businesses. In 2015, the United Nations General Assembly approved a report of implementing the 8 global goals by United Nations countries and positively noted the transformations. As a result, world leaders
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
And specifically the theme that has been selected by the Vishisht School of Management is very need of an era, or I can say which is very much in demand, like the day-to-day usage of artificial intelligence, irrespective of the sectors where we are belonging, right? The use of artificial intelligence is gradually growing and growing. There was an era of Google, and today is an era of ChatGPT, right? So, people might forget, the Google after some period of time, because the ChatGPT is serving like anything for all the content creations, materials, and all any other parameters which are, directly or indirectly connected with our day-to-day work, right? So, the theme for today's discussion is the role of artificial intelligence in shaping global education system at 11th International Conference on Paradigm Shift in Global Business Practices and Socio-Economic Progress for Achieving Sustainable Development Goals at Vishisht School of Management, Indore. So, why the theme has been selected? There are a few more reasons, like the transformative technologies, is redefining the education landscape is, like anything. Because the artificial intelligence is not about how the education has been delivered by the educational institute, and the faculties, but actually the usage of artificial intelligence is concerned with how students learn and how the faculties teach, So that is what the discussion of the topic, that can artificial intelligence replace the human efforts? Can artificial intelligence replace the faculties?
What does they say? It says, Savidyaya vimukte. Whatever you have in your life you can get liberation from that through learning, through knowledge, through wisdom. Could you put AI in that particular category? This is the first, I think, question that we need to ask to ourselves. Whether having any discussion on such a thing which is man-made, machine kind thing, how you can rely upon that thing. Computer was already there, Google is already there, and you have come up with something AI. I'm really glad to have such a discussion over here with such eminent personalities sitting, near and around to me. But to be very honest, my frank opinion is that human intelligence cannot be conquered at all. And therefore, if I name AI, I should tell it like this: above intelligentsia. If something is there, then it can make into something which is you call reality. Otherwise, it is something attack on intelligence. So beware, human beings are superpower, and they will definitely rule the world, whatever situations may be. So don't worry about the AI. Don't worry about any machine-made learning or something, because our brain has got so much power that can create a machine, that can create a software, but cannot be conquered, because we have very fertile brain. And therefore it is well said in our Sanskrit shlok. One shlok is there that both teacher and learner, they should go hand in hand, and they should develop themselves in such a way that the parampara that we had earlier, like the parampara of Gurukul, parampara of Upanishad, where the students and teachers, they can sit and they can collaborate with each other and they can come up with some solution. I think it is better way to get away from the myth kind of thing which is becoming a reality. I'm really sorry to say. But how long? Earlier Google was there. Are we shifted by Google? No, not at all. Earlier even such machines like no, nothing is new. You go to any shop where the doors are there based on artificial intelligence. You go and see that they open up, and once you out, they will close down. So it is already there. But don't you think the role and responsibility of a chowkidar is somewhat subgraded? No, it is never. Because an eye for eye, a tooth for tooth, and human being is above all.
Yeah, the system of education is quite workable, and the society has already received benefits, but the change is a part of life, and we have to keep growing, right? So this is another part of the facts. So can we go for the integrated models, with the classroom teachings, and along with the classroom teachings, we can also shift the both chalk and talk. Instead of that, can we replace the AI tools which can bring the transformation in the education system from the point of view of students and the faculties as well?
Also, so people in the industry, they are very much scared that technology may overcome their talent. No, Guljar has said something, I think, which is an eye opener for all of us. AI can blink of eye, but it can't give you that kind of feelings or that kind of emotion that we have, human beings. So here, it can be applied here in the same, in the classroom also. You talk about the hybrid classes, you are talking about the integration of the technology into the classrooms, but I am really doubtful. See, after Corona, the classroom, only few, to be very honest. But in physical classroom, you have, connection. It's connection not with the, their physical presence, it's connection with their soul also. So you want to have their soul, you have to be direct, you have to be very straight in your approach, in your methodology. AI, it is something which can be adaptable, but artificial is artificial. A natural mother is natural mother, a natural food is natural food, a natural fruit is natural food. You can't replace an artificial flower with the natural flower.
Yeah.
It's a just academic improvement process, academic innovation. So we can use only AI as like just tool. How we can overcome the gaps, how we can improve the student strength, student performance, outcome, and which type of tools we can use to improve the outcome-based study. So AI is not the artificial intelligence, it's a tool for improvement, academic innovation. So I am fully agree with sir.
In touch with the stakeholders there. Is it okay? Great. Alright. When we talk about education, we are actually talking about the stakeholders. Yes or no? Yes? Who are our stakeholders? Who could be the stakeholders for education? Is it students? And what is it that the students should be expecting out of education is learning? Am I right? Raise of hand. What is it learning? Great. How many of you have heard when it was mentioned that the literates of 21st century are not going to be the ones who know to read or write? I repeat, come from many sources. So this learning can come from teachers, professors like us. This learning can come from textbooks. All of you read textbooks, isn't it? This learning could also come from Google, like sir mentioned. And now we are talking about AI. Also, ChatGPT is one form of what? What is ChatGPT? The stakeholders, good morning. Good morning, okay. What happens? What is ChatGPT? It's not an AI. What is ChatGPT? It is a platform. You can open book exam. What is it? How many of you have heard about Gemini? How many of you use it? Me too, me too, me too. What is ChatGPT and Gemini? Yes, please. What is it? What is it? No, they are not search engines. Search engine is a Google. Yes, please. इतनी देर में तो 3 बार Google हो जाता है. Come on. What do you think the knowledge is being used here? Is it not AI? It is AI, of course. So if put to right use, of course AI has immense potential. I'll stop at this. Maybe I can add more later. Thank you so much.
Okay. So I totally agree with the opinion shared by Dr. Sonal Sirsodia madam. The contribution was the only sector who had the major challenges, in consideration of the, security of the wards for the parents.
That is something above AI also. So that they can be, their creativity, their whatever originality they can have, whatever potentials my student they have, it can be properly utilized, properly channelized. Otherwise what will happen? You give common
analysis, day by day it's decreasing. Okay, I have daughter, so उसको school से कोई project मिलता है, just open the ChatGPT, mama, I'm ready to present. Because she doesn't want to explain or analysis anything. She knows that ChatGPT में मिल जाएगा. So guys, you are the youth of India. Use AI only as a tool, as a helping book. ठीक है? Read, analysis, and do the project-based learning. Okay? Are you getting the point? ChatGPT को, AI को, Spinboard को, Quillboard, whatever app you are using, but use as a helping book. It's a journey between chalkboard to LMS. That's it. Nothing else. Whatever you are going to feed, outcome वही आ रहा है या वही बता रहा है जो हम दे रहे हैं. But otherwise, आपकी एक बार के बाद you don't analyze anything. ठीक है? So you just use as a helping book. Okay?
Okay, so very nicely pointed. So we had many discussion about the AI tools, faculties, students, but today is a time that we have gathered over here at the international conferences, and we had, pre-lunch session for the technical sessions, and many researchers have already gone through the paper presentation where they have came out with their innovative ideas and thinking power. So
I may beg to differ, because what I have realized is a researcher is supposed to do research. Now what is research? Research not always has to be reinventing the wheel. We understand? That means whatever has been done in past, why should we be repeating it again and again and again? I am talking about the good publications. If we are sending our papers there, the moment we write India, they say it could be plagiarized. So if as researchers, this is our ethical and moral responsibility that whatever work we want to do, even though ChatGPT could suggest you something, like you people might be using in the project, but what is more important is the interpretation to it. What is very important is the implication for the society, for the stakeholders, for the policy makers, etc. So the researcher is always going to be here, don't worry. So all of the research scholars, don't worry, all of you are going to be there. Always. So this process will continue, number one. Number two, when we are talking about, again like I say, reinventing the wheel, then sometimes as faculty members, I realize we also have to change ourselves. Gone are the days we used to give the projects and the assignments and people used to cheat and come. Tell me, when AI was not there or these AI tools were not there, how many students were writing it on their own? No, they were simply copying it from the other students, isn't it? So the onus is now on us. As faculty members, the onus is on us that we should be changing the design, we have to change the pedagogy. So this unlearning and relearning applies to us also, this not just for students. So we cannot blame students that you copied this assignment, no. It's equally important for us to devise a better pedagogy, come up with newer instances. Like recently, I took students to Google Singapore office and they were actually given the projects which were related to Indore. So they are studying how AI is benefiting their own businesses. And the students are loving the experience, I'm telling you. So as faculty members, as researchers, our honest or our job is to make the learning now different in such a manner that students also enjoy and we enjoy it too. Right? Thank you.
Add only information into it. Nothing called knowledge will be there. Nothing innovativeness will be there. So what is my take on it? That you see, ask ChatGPT, right now you can do that. Write a paper on such and such. It will write. But when it comes to literature review, there are some grey areas in ChatGPT. I am telling you, very honestly, very openly out. Do that right now. What will it do? You know, it will provide you literature review, fictitious, not the real, not the genuine one. And even at the end, it has been written that this literature review has been prepared based on the information, but not the facts. So you can see the ugly side or dark side or the real side of the ChatGPT. It can't surpass our human brain. I'm telling you again and again. It is a man-made machine, and man-made machine cannot overpower a human brain, to be very honest. Let me give you one more example. One example that I can quote right now here, that you ask it to write a Sanskrit slope, it will be helpless. Because the language that we have in our ancient time, we lost it. And similarly, you lost to write. If I ask you here, some senior members are there, except to them, to their, heads up to them, that we are here today and we are speaking before you people. So big round of applause for senior people like sir is sitting over there. But see, you see, if I asked you to write something on a piece of paper, only few. It's a very, very disgraceful situation, disgusting, to be very honest. Because what will come up? Sir, can I give you a printout? Will it do? No. Write in your own and you will be happy. Whatever you want to, limit it. Otherwise, you see in the trains, आप देखिए ट्रेन में जाते हैं, कोई भी आजकल पढ़ता नहीं है, nobody reads. क्या करते हैं सब? WhatsApp में, uncle, auntie, सभी आप लोग हम सब. So it's a sheer wastage of our, I think valuable time, because we have stopped reading also. Writing already stopped, reading will also stop. A day will come.
But it cannot completely replace, the importance of human efforts, and that is what the major challenges in this today's era, for the educationalist, how to maintain the critical thinking abilities, among the students, when the thinking power, the self-work, when it comes to the picture, students feel helpless, they feel like a handicap, right? So with that consideration, being a, what I can say is responsible educationalist, how AI and human educators can work together to frame out certain policies that, the appropriate use of AI can lead to inclusive, equitable and innovativeness, and that is what the theme for today's conference is: sustainable development growth can be achieved in the educational system as far as all the stakeholders are concerned.
And second thing, like ChatGPT, Gemini or all these, what they can provide you? Compilation of information. But knowledge, the word knowledge, the word wisdom, don't rely on this. You have to go to your guru. Guru is above all. Guru से बड़ा कुछ नहीं है ना? तो गुरु के पास जाना पड़ेगा, और गुरु वही होता है जिसके पास आज की तारीख में बेकन ने कहा था एक जमाने में, knowledge is power. So who is powerful? Not Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani. Knowledge will dominate. A day will come. You will be at the helm of the affairs, and ChatGPT will help you out, but knowledge will dominate.
Thank you. It is an honor to address you at the 11th International Conference on Paradigm Shift in Global Business Practices and Socio-Economic Progress for Achieving Sustainable Development Goals, organized by the Vishisht Institute of Operational Studies and Research, Vishisht School of Management, India. As an energy economist from the University of Malaya, I recognize the importance of this interdisciplinary platform to advance sustainable development. The Nobel Prize in Economic Science has highlighted the significance of interdisciplinary research. For example, Elinor Ostrom, 2009, emphasized effective local resource management, blending political science and economics. William Nordhaus and Paul Romer, 2018, integrated climate change and technological innovation into economic models, showcasing the synergy of economic policy, technology, and environmental sustainability. Furthermore, Abhijit Banerjee, Esther Duflo, and Michael Kramer, 2019, utilized experimental method to address global poverty, bridging economics, development studies, and social policy. SDG 7 aims to achieve universal access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy, essential for socio-economic progress and environmental sustainability. Transitioning to renewable energy, coupled with innovative technologies such as smart grids and energy-efficient appliances, is crucial. Effective policy frameworks and international collaboration are imperative to promote these sustainable practices. As scholars and professionals, we must evaluate and create policies that harmonize economic growth with ecological integrity. This conference exemplifies our joint commitment to transforming global practices towards sustainability. Let us pledge our dedication to sustainable development, leveraging the collective intellect and determination present here to pioneer inclusive and forward-looking solutions. Thank you. Namaste.
Sir, आइए।
Sapling, as a token of respect, it reflects not only our commitment to the environment, but also these thoughts. I request Professor Yogesh Vakare sir. Welcome our Managing Director, Dr. Naveen Yoga.
Thankful to all of you who have had the patience and जिन्होंने पेपर प्रेजेंट करे. I was fortunate कि मैं एक सेशन co-chair कर पाया गौतम सर के साथ में. It was very enriching. बहुत अच्छे well researched papers थे. It was difficult to judge or give marks. At the end of the day, हम compete किसी दूसरे से नहीं अपने आप से कर रहे हैं to have the best version of ourselves. तो अपने आप से competition रखिए. And regarding the panel discussion and everything, it was all the part of the effort of Team Vishisht. With these words, I would like to again welcome the members, Ma'am and Sir, Nilesh Sir, whom I had the opportunity to interact briefly, and Iqbal Sir to the dais, and Swani, please take over.
Government of India, with over 20 years of experience in promoting MSME growth and entrepreneurship. He joined the government in 1997 through the Staff Selection Commission and later as an assistant director via UPS. Prior to his government role, he worked with Ranbaxy Laboratory, Nicholas Piramal India Limited and Asian Paints Limited. Reflect their thoughts. Sir, please.
सबसे पहले 1960 में आया था और उसके बाद 2004 में UN जनरल सेक्रेटरी कोफी अन्नान ने ESG के ऊपर वर्क करना स्टार्ट करवाया था। फिर इंडिया में 2011-12 में एक बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्टिंग जिसको BRR कहते हैं वो स्टार्ट हुआ। फिर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स और सेबी ने अब 2022-23 से BRSR बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्टिंग ये मैंडेटरी किया है 1000 टॉप लिस्टेड कंपनीज को। तो बेसिकली जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी है मीन्स प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी भी रहे इंडस्ट्रीज का, प्लेनेट भी रहे और पीपल भी रहे। इट मीन्स मैन पावर को भी सफिशिएंट स्कोप रहे, इंडस्ट्रीज की प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी भी चलती रहे और प्लेनेट के साथ जिस प्रकार से हम लोगों ने व्यवहार किया है कि हमने हमारा पूरा सिस्टम इकोसिस्टम को डिस्टर्ब किया है, तो उसके ऊपर बहुत सारे काम हो रहे हैं। जैसे अभी आप लोगों ने भी सुना होगा कि यूरोपियन यूनियन ने हमारे जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं उस पर 25% ड्यूटी इम्पोज किया है। उसको बोलते हैं ग्रीन टैक्स, कार्बन टैक्स, कि आप कार्बन इमिशन ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं। तो हम लोग के लिए कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस बने रहना बहुत मुश्किल होता जा रहा है। गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इसको कर रहा है चैलेंज, और हमारी कुछ स्कीम्स हैं जिससे कि हम सस्टेनेबिलिटी, ग्रीन एनर्जी, क्लीन एनर्जी उसके ऊपर फोकस कर रहे हैं। जैसे हमारी एक गिफ्ट स्कीम है ग्रीन इन्वेस्टमेंट इन फाइनेंसिंग फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। इसमें यदि कोई एंटरप्राइज ग्रीन एनर्जी, क्लीन एनर्जी उससे रिलेटेड टेक्नोलॉजीज लेता है तो यदि वो 2 करोड़ का लोन लेता है तो 2% का इंटरेस्ट सब्वेंशन है। फिर हमारी एक सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी, आप लोग जानते होंगे, एक लीनियर इकोनॉमी होती है। इट मीन्स आपने अर्थ से सामान लिया, उसको मैप किया, कंज्यूम किया और वापस लैंड के लिए छोड़ दिया, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड लीनियर इकोनॉमी। तो सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी में आपने कंजम्पशन के बाद उसका रीयूज़ किया, रिसाइकल किया, तो ये जो है ये सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी है। इसमें हम फंडिंग दे रहे हैं, हमारी स्कीम फॉर प्रमोशन ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट इन सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी 50 lakhs का फंडिंग है, 25% की इसमें सब्सिडी है। इसमें ई-व्हीकल्स है, लिथियम आयन बैटरीज हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वेस्ट हैं, तो ये सारा वेस्ट एयर इससे रिलेटेड चीज़ों के लिए हम फंडिंग करते हैं। फिर हमारी एक लीन स्कीम है और जेड सर्टिफिकेशन स्कीम है। तो लीन जैसे तो आप जानते ही हैं वेस्ट मिनिमाइजेशन है, वेस्ट मिनिमाइजेशन प्लस ऑप्टिमल यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ द रिसोर्सेज, इसमें मैन पावर भी आता है, एनर्जी भी आता है। और हम भारत जो है अपने जितने भी कमिटमेंट्स हैं एनर्जी से रिलेटेड, तो आज हमारा जो नॉन रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का परसेंटेज है 46% है। 54% अभी भी हम हमारा फॉसिल फ्यूल यूज़ कर रहे हैं, और 46% अराउंड 200 गीगावाट प्रोडक्शन आज भारत कर रहा है। और इसको जो है 2030 तक हमारा जो नेट इमिशन है वो हम ऑलरेडी रिड्यूस कर चुके हैं, हमारे टारगेट से हम अहेड है। हमारे टारगेट मिला था 36%, हम 42% बने, और नेट ज़ीरो हम 2070 में होंगे। लेकिन इसके बीच में काफ़ी समय है, और ये खासकर आप जैसे स्टूडेंट्स को आजकल इंडस्ट्रीज़ यदि कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स लोग कंज्यूम करते हैं तो ये भी देखते हैं कि इसमें सस्टेनेबल जो है वो यूज़ हुआ है कि नहीं, सस्टेनेबिलिटी के कंपोनेंट्स यूज़ हुए कि नहीं। जैसे ISO 20400 ये एक नया आया है जिसमें प्रोक्योरमेंट होता है सस्टेनेबल तरीके से, सस्टेनेबल आइटम्स का प्रोक्योरमेंट कैसे करना है। तो ये सब इनिशिएटिव्स हैं, और इस प्रकार की कॉन्फ्रेंसेस और वर्कशॉप्स डेफिनेटली नॉलेज बूस्टअप करती है और हम लोगों को एक मौका देती है कि हम लोग सिर्फ अपना प्रॉफिट के बारे में, अपने बारे में ना सोचे, साथ में हम इस प्लेनेट के बारे में भी सोचें। किसी को जो अपने 17 सस्टेनेबिलिटी डेवलपमेंट गोल्स हैं उसमें जो है मेन चीज़ यही है कि सब ठीक से खाना खाएं, उनको मेडिकल फैसिलिटी मिले, जेंडर इक्वालिटी मिले, और ओवरऑल हमारे जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वसुधैव कुटुंबकम उसके ऊपर ये सारा बेस्ड है। जो हम लोग पहले यूज़ करते थे, लेकिन बीच में जो गैप आया है उस गैप को फिल करना है तो हमें वापस से मिलकर काम करना पड़ा। तो विशिष्ट स्कूल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट ने मुझे बुलाया, उसके लिए उनका धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
सर थोड़ा
और बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम इसके बारे में सोचें और जो स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ सामने बैठे हैं और जो पेपर प्रेजेंटर्स हैं वो इस थीम के बारे में, इस विषय के बारे में अवेयर हो, बिकॉज अवेयरनेस इज़ द फर्स्ट स्टेप to take some action when you are motivated to take some action. नीलेश सर ने अपने टॉक में बहुत सारी बातें शेयर की, सर्क्युलरिटी की बात उन्होंने की, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स की उन्होंने बात की, रिड्यूस, रीयूज, रिसाइकल, रीथिंक, रिफ्यूज, ये बात उन्होंने की। तो ये बहुत सी बातें हैं जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी से जुड़ी हुई हैं। मैं कहीं एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री देख रही थी, कुछ डेटा मैं पढ़ रही थी, तो इट वॉज वेरी अलार्मिंग एंड इट वॉज वेरी वेरी स्कैरी ऑल्सो। वो डेटा ये कहता था कि जिस गति से, जिस स्पीड से हम अर्थ के रिसोर्सेस कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं और जो वेस्ट हम जनरेट कर रहे हैं, और वेस्ट हम किस तरीके से जनरेट कर रहे हैं, अर्थ में भी मतलब सॉलिड वेस्ट, in the air also we are polluting, in the water also we are polluting, everywhere we are creating pollution. और अगर हम इसी स्पीड से ये पोल्यूशन करते रहें तो जो वेस्ट हम जनरेट कर रहे हैं और जो रिसोर्सेस हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं उन्हें रिप्लेनिश करने के लिए आपको कितना और प्लैनेट का पार्ट चाहिए। तो द स्कैरी पार्ट वॉज कि इसी गति से अगर हम कंज्यूम करते रहें तो आने वाले समय में आपको 7 पृथ्वियाँ और लगेंगी रिसोर्सेस के लिए। यू नीड 7 more such planets to fulfill your requirement of the raw material and the consumption of materials that we are doing. But unfortunately we don't have 7 earth planets. We have only 1. And that is the only reason why we should be aware, why we should be alert about what we are using, what we are consuming. So sustainability मुझे लगता है ये इशू केवल कॉर्पोरेट्स के लिए या बिजनेसेस के लिए सोचने की चीज़ नहीं है, ये आपके और मेरे लिए भी सोचने की चीज़ है। आज के ही न्यूज़पेपर में हम हेडलाइंस में पढ़ रहे थे कि एवरी इंडिविजुअल ह्यूमन बीइंग जनरेट्स सो मच ऑफ कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स पर ईयर बाय यूजिंग द प्रोडक्ट्स दैट वी यूज कंज्यूम इन द डेली लाइफ, द मोबाइल, द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट्स, द प्लास्टिक प्रोडक्ट्स. So we are consuming all these things and we are contributing to generate the carbon emissions. अब businesses की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो चलिए हम अपने लिए अवेयरनेस की बात करते हैं, पर businesses कैसे इस बारे में अवेयर होंगे। सर ने बहुत अच्छी बात कही कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए 3 चीज़ें हमें ध्यान रखने की ज़रूरत है, पीपल, प्लैनेट एंड प्रॉफिट। तो पीपल और प्लैनेट ये 2 जो हैं ये बहुत निगलेक्टेड एलिमेंट्स हैं बिजनेस के पर्सपेक्टिव से, बिकॉज बिजनेसेस आर कंसर्न्ड ओनली अबाउट प्रॉफिट। सो एट द सब कुछ करेंगे तो भी हम किताब में भी जब पढ़ते हैं तो हमें बिजनेस
the outstanding contributions that have emerged from this conference, recognizing excellence in research and innovation at the very heart of our gathering. And we are honored to present the Best Paper Presentation Award for 11th International Conference, Paradigm Shift in Global Business Practices and Socio-Economic Progress for Achieving SDGs. Now, it's my privilege to announce the recipient of this award. The winners have been selected by an expert panel of reviewers based on some criteria. The Best Paper Presentation Award is presented to the best presentation in each technical session. For technical session 1, the award goes to Dr. Manish and Dr. Kapila Bafna. For technical session 3, the award. For session 4, the award goes to Deep Jyot. To encourage and motivate the student active participation, this year on behalf of the organization, Chetna Sadiwal, Dev Sharma, I request everyone to please give a big round of applause for students Shalini Singh, Pragya Pathak, Monica Meena, Sangeeta from Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Mayank Chauhan, Raghuveer Singh, Meenakshi Raghav, Madhav Dave, Gungun Asaiya, Nandini Neema, Indradeep Arora, Premanand Mali, Khushbu Jain, Harshita Wadve, Diksha Rathod, Deepjot Kaur, Hitesh Sharma, Hemant Raghuvanshi, Sunil Kumar Sharma, Sushma Chaudhary, Richa Darshan, Tushar Kale, Vandana Pakar, Saloni Chaurasia, Palak Pal, Vikas Sharma, Payal Rathod, I request everyone to please give a round of applause for participants. Mohita Kushwa, Stuti Khare, Shreya Jain, Samyak Jain. I request everyone to please give a round of applause. Tamanna Vishwakarma, Shiksha Patrol, Siddhant Sunere, Anushka Malviya, Lakshmi Dhruv, Jivesh Wadhwani, Vikas Gawande, Avni Jaiswal, Anurag Yadav, Akshay Pratap Singh Rathod, Suhani Padnere, Bhavna Pathak, Aman Verma. I request everyone to please give a round of applause for all the participants. Jia Jain, Kanika Tambe, Rachita Mishra, Jadeja, Dr. Jagdish Chauhan, Ritika Sharma, Riyanshi Nagar, Vikas Suryavanshi, Ankit Pal, Shubham Porwal, Gungun Asaya, Prem Wadhwani, Chetna Sediwal, Nupur Mahaske, Pratiksha Sharma, Mahi Chauhan, Sanskriti Singh, Poonam Sharma, if anyone is left, kindly come on the stage. If any student is left, kindly come on the stage. Maintain silence. Maintain silence. Hari Om. All the recipient of the certificates, please check if the name of your mentioned in that certificate.
The last bit of today's conference. With the permission of the conference chair and patron, I, Dr. S.M. Iqbal, in the capacity of conference chair, putting paper of conference declaration in the open house. Now, I am reading this conference declaration in the house for the motion in the ayes. Based on the presentation and discussion on various aspects relating to paradigm shift in global business practices and socio-economic progress and for achieving SDGs, the following conclusion has been arrived and may be useful for being effectively work out without adversely affecting any sector of the economy. Waste generation is a matter of strong concern of India. Sustainable waste management is the only way through which segregation, collection, transportation, reprocessing, recycling and disposal all types of waste in an environmental friendly, socially satisfactory and techno-economically viable manner is possible. With this, we are able to save our environment and generate resources to empower the unemployed youth of our country. Cleanest city of India, Indore is the best example for the rest of the country. In the Indian context, SDG 4, also known as the quality education, aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education for all citizens, promoting free lifelong learning opportunities with a particular focus on the addressing gender disparities and providing access to quality primary and secondary education for all children by 2030. Essentially, it seeks to provide equal access to quality education regardless of socio-economic background or geographical location. As our Prime Minister of India has given a slogan, Make in India, a social awareness should be increased to accept entrepreneurs and their product in a positive way. Even entrepreneurs should be made aware to run their enterprise irrespective of the size in an ethical way as regards to social, environmental, quality, etc. In an Indian context, SDG 9, also known as Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, aims to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation across various sectors, focusing on developing robust physical infrastructure like road, railways, port and digital network, while simultaneously encouraging technological advancement to drive economic growth and create jobs, particularly in the rural area of India, while ensuring environmental sustainability throughout the process, essentially aims to bridge the gap between the traditional industries and modern innovative technologies to achieve inclusive development across the country. MSME are the complementary to large industries as an accessory unit and contribute enormously to the manufacturing output, employment and export of the country. Both central and state governments should ensure that social security measures are provided to the worker, particularly relating to women's workers. Government, especially state governments, should ensure that certain percentage of the profit is reinvested in India or the respect to the state itself. Now, with the permission of the guest on the dais and the conference patron, I am going to declare the conference closed. I extend sincere thanks to Dr. Yamini Karmakar and Mr. Nilesh Trivedi for sparing their valuable time with all of us. I also render our special thanks to all conference delegates, especially young delegates, to come and attend this conference. I also extend gratitude to entire Vishisht family to make grand success of this conference. Very special thanks to the conference coordinator, Robin, and souvenir editor, Priyanshi, for taking painstaking work. Heartful thanks to our Managing Director, Dr. Naveen Yograj, and Vedangi Naran for all kind of supports. On our parts, we have also made sincere efforts to enhance the quality of this conference,
for any inconvenience today is regretted. A new initiative will taken enhance the consistency and charm of 12th International Conference on December 13, 2025. But it will be more focused on the youth and innovation. I am sure you will have a good time here and wish you all a wonderful journey to your home. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.